Hey everyone, what's up kids? Welcome back to another video. And today guys, I'm going to be teaching you all the 7 OLLs. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So as you all know, this is the 2x2 we're talking about. And 2x2 has 7 OLLs. And so in this video, we're going to be in depth. We're going to be explaining them in depth and how to do the, movement and the algorithm. And then we're going to be comparing these 7 algorithms to the 3x3 and seeing what's the difference. So you can simultaneously learn both 3x3 and 2x2 because yeah, it's quite similar. So yeah, let's get right into it. So this is going to be the first OLL, and this is the Sune. So the Sune, there's two types of Sune. One, there's Sune, which is the right side, and then the other one, which is the left side. So let me explain to you guys how it goes. This is how the algorithm goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And so it requires you to do it like 5 times if I'm not wrong. So this is the clockwise Sune. This is how it looks like. So there's going to be a yellow color on the right side. The next thing you have to notice is that the yellow color should be like this, and this yellow should face on the right side. So it should face like this. So if you look at it like this, if it's on the left side, it's facing like this, so you cannot solve it. And of course, so it has to be faced like this, with the white side on the right, and then this line should be focused up like that. So when you're looking at it itself, you'll know it. So yeah, so this is how you're gonna move. Very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 8 algorithms, very simple. Now we're gonna come to the anti-Sune. So can you just guess how anti-Sune is? It's exactly the same, but on the left side. So as you guys know, the white side, the yellow color was like this, and there was another yellow over here. The same thing, but it's gonna be on the left side. So the yellow is gonna be over here, and there'll be a yellow on top, and the other one will be like this on the left side. So that's how you identify whether it's a Sune or an anti-Sune. Very simple. And so let me just do the anti-Sune. So let me just, cheat and do it because I can't do all the algorithms. But yeah, this is how anti-Sune looks like. So as you can see, this is how anti-Sune looks like. So this is what you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly the same algorithm. So for the 3x3, it's a little bit different, but yeah, this is how it goes. Quite similar. So you do like this, like this, like this. And so this is going to be the Sune case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly the same. And the left side also it's the same thing. So yeah. And yeah, let's just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Voila. So these two algorithms are exactly the same thing, the same identification. Here it was like just one corner. That's a one yellow piece. But whereas here, you have to think about this as the box. So this as a big yellow piece, something like that. But yeah, you get what I mean, guys. So that's how you do the Sune. Now let's do the next algorithm. So guys, now we're going to be coming to the next case, which is going to be very simple. And so this is known as the FRU R prime U prime F prime case. Very simple. That's what it is. In the 3x3, it's like the beginner's algorithm. So this is how you do it. FRU R prime U prime F prime. And so this is to make a straight line. So you keep it like this box. This is just a basic 3x3 explanation. Do that, and you do that. So yeah, that's what it is. And if you're a professional, you do something like this. If you're professional, if it's like this, you can just do something like a big F or you are coming from F prime. Or again, another way is that you can just do something like this. We can keep it like this, and you can do FU or coming from F prime. So this is the basic, this is like a basic OLL case for the, OLL case for the 3x3. So as you just saw, this is the FRU R prime U prime F prime case, which is very simple, which is like everyone should be knowing it by now. So yeah, the same thing you're going to be applying over here. So this is how it's going to go. So this is going to be the case. So there'll be a straight line like this, and there'll be a straight line like this. So it's going to be facing on the left side. And so you're going to perform F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Simple. Simple as that. But the algorithm is completely different, as you can notice, guys. The algorithm is completely different. The positioning is completely different. Whereas in 3x3, it's like this. So whereas in 3x3, you perform like this. Completely different. But yeah, so that's one thing to notice. So these two algorithms are quite different. So yeah, the FRU R prime U prime on the 3x3 is different, and on this one is different. And now we're going to be coming to the part 2 of this one, which is the second algorithm, which is quite simple. It's like this, and it's like this. So this is how it's going to be facing. So there'll be 2 at the back like this, 1 front and 1 at the back, and then 2 on the left side. That's how you have to note. So like this and like this. And so you perform the same FRU R prime F prime, but twice. So this is how you do FRU R prime U prime F prime, and one more time you do that FRU R prime F prime. That's how simple this is. And whereas in 3x3, this case is quite different. It's very different. So this is how the case is. Let me just show you. So this is the case. As you can see in the 3x3, this is how it's supposed to look like. And this is how you do it. So it's different. Now comes to the next case. So yeah. Now we come to the other two cases, which I grouped them somewhat similar. So they're called a similar case. So they have similar idea. So yeah, this is going to be the next case, which is going to be like this. Okay, so this is going to be the next case. So this thing, just remember that the orientation is very important. Like how you face it is very important. So if you're going to perform the algorithm like this, it won't work. So yeah, make sure you face it correctly, then do it. So this is going to be the next case, which is very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So voila. Whereas on 3x3, it's quite similar, but with a different movement. So yeah. So this is how it's gonna be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same cases, but the difference that you guys notice is a big R. We're using the two sides to do it. So yeah, because it's a bigger cube. So yeah, we're using the two sides to do it. It's exactly the same technically. Now the other case that's gonna come here is like this, when one is facing like this and the other is facing like this. So it's essentially a diagonal, and one is in front of you and the other one is like this. So remember that it should be like facing like this, and this part, the other part should be facing on your left side, front, and one side on the left. So this is how you're gonna perform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, that's how you do that. And this is the same case on 3x3, but like last time, we're gonna use the big algorithm. So we're gonna do something like this. So you're gonna do something like this. Did you guys notice that? Did you guys notice? So 1, we use the big R. I do. That's how it is. So they're similar ones. That's why I grouped them with the big R with the differentiation with the 3x3. So yeah. Now we're coming to the final two cases, if I'm not wrong. So let me show you. Now, guys, we're gonna be coming to the final case, which is very simple. So this is how the final case is gonna look like. And so there's two algorithms to use. One is very simple, but just don't want to confuse you guys. You keep using the 3x3 because it's also quite easy. It's not that hard or something like that. So yeah, it's easy. So this is how it's gonna be. So both of the yellows are gonna face, there'll be two yellows facing in front of you and the other yellow in back of you. So note, you can't do something like this. You can't do something like this where they're on the right side and left side. But you can also do something like this where the front and back side. That's how you have to remember. You have to only do it in these. You have to only face the white sides. That's the yellow sides, So yeah. And so this is how it goes. It's a big algorithm, but you have another case which is also very easy. So yeah. And the other case is very simple. So you do something like this. R2, U2, R prime, U2, R2. So that's actually way easier. But yeah, so yeah, there's two algorithms. Whereas in 3x3, you use the first one that I showed you guys. So this is how it is. This is the 3x3 case of it. So yeah. And so you perform the 3x3 case, which is this is the exact same thing as the first algorithm that I taught you for this one. But yeah. Or you can just use the R2, U2, and then you have R, U2, R2, and you get the algorithm. So that's the thing. Very simple, guys. So we've learned all the 7 cases. So very easy, and yeah, voila, guys, this is how it is. And so just a bonus tip here, PLLs, there's over 27 PLLs to learn in the 3x3, whereas here there are 2 PLLs to learn. And so the first permutation is very important. So one is like the diagonal movement, so you move like this, and so you perform this algorithm. Whereas the other one is like the T-perm algorithm, where it is like this straight line here, where it's like the straight line, you move these two. And here in this algorithm, you can actually use a lot. So you can also use the J-perm. So as you can see, I used it with the J-perm, and you also have many algorithms that you can also use. So yeah, just note down, but the easiest one is the T-perm. It's more satisfying to do. So yeah, so these are 2 PLLs, and there is 7 OLLs, whereas in 3x3, there's 56 to learn. So yeah, and this is one OLL case on the 3x3 where it goes like this, and so you solve it. It's very simple, guys. Very simple. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, clearly explaining all of the OLLs, so there's nothing to worry about. There are a lot of algorithms that you can use, but this is like the preferable one that is quite similar to the 3x3. So when you're transitioning to 3x3, it won't be that hard. So yeah, make sure to subscribe. And still I see 90% of you guys not subscribed. So yeah, also this is how you solve the 2x2. Of course the in-depth explanation. This is the OLL in-depth explanation, and the PLL is not required because there's only 2 cases. And then of course the full solving is there in our Rubik's Cube how to solve a 2x2 video. You can watch my 3x3 algorithm, where my 3x3 how to solve a 3x3, where I explain the beginner's algorithm and a lot of good algorithms to make sure remember of. So yeah, this is how you solve the 2x2. The complete session is completed, guys. The 2x2 session is over. Now we're gonna be transitioning to 4x4, then 5x5, then mega mix and all that things. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.